Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Today I'll be giving more basics about Forex. Today I'll be talking about Forex as and market movement. You know, one thing about this Forex is I know you all are just waiting for the advanced movement in Forex. This is all what actually gives that money that you guys are seeing. Because if you don't know about the basics, you'll be having a lot of difficulties when it comes to advanced trading. A lot of traders which you watch their YouTube, because everybody starts from YouTube. Because if you're having any challenges today and you go on YouTube, you are actually going there to solve a problem you are having. And some people actually are going on YouTube to look for a particular video about something they want, but they'll go there and instead see more advanced. Like if you go to YouTube now and type Forex for beginner, you will just see some YouTubers, they'll just be telling you buy at this point, sell at this point, buy when the market gets here, sell when the market gets here. They don't actually tell you what they see in this market and how they go about it. So that's why I'm starting with all the basics from my previous video. I know if you're watching this video, please subscribe, because that's the only way to tell me thank you for me to be uploading this video for you people. If you go to my YouTube videos, just go back and watch my previous videos. I started with the trading view and I showed everybody which is interested in trading view how to use trading view. From there, I move into the basics gradually. That's how I'm moving on till I will get to the advanced. So I'll be talking today of Forex market hours and market movement. We have the London session, we have the New York session, we have Tokyo, we have Sydney, and also market movement. We have pips and pipe. I'll be explaining this to you guys one after another. So we'll go now on the London and New York session. The London and New York session are crucial points in the forex market known for high liquidity and volatility. When I talk of London market, we talk about the London market, the big banks. When these banks are open, you see movement in the market, high volatility. And which are the pairs that this market or this session favors? We have Euro USD, we have GBP USD, we have USD JPY, USD CHF, AUD USD. Know that if you are trading any of these pairs that I've just mentioned, as you can see here, they actually moves well in the London and in the New York session. So your best time for you to be trading this pair is when this London and the New York session are open in the forex market. We also have other sessions that I'm going to be like giving you guys, but for people who trade these pairs that I've just mentioned, if you go back to my previous video, you will see how I mentioned about majors pair in the market. They are among the major pair in the market. So for those who trade Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, USD CHF, AUD USD, the movement of these USD pairs is during the London and the New York session. You start seeing big movement like news movement, Marabusa candles forming. That's another video I'll be making on candlestick. We are still getting there. Just keep calm. Okay, we have the Tokyo and the Sydney session. The Tokyo and Sydney session are the initial and second trading session of the market. We have the market making the start of the trading day. The Tokyo and the Sydney actually make the start of the trading day before the London and the New York. We have pairs that move during the time. We have the AUD JPY, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD JPY. And when I talk about the Tokyo and the Sydney session, actually I'm talking in the night. While for the New York and the London, they actually move in the morning and in the afternoon. And for Tokyo and Sydney, these are movements that happen in the night, and these are pairs, the AUD JPY, AUD USD, NZD USD, USD JPY, they move rapidly in the night. There's volatility and liquidity, high one in this market when it comes to this forex market session, and that is in the night. And if you can see this image over here, we have the London, we have the Tokyo, we have the Sydney, we have the New York. As one closes, the other opens. As the other closes, the other opens. As the other closes, the other opens. This makes this market a 24 on 5-hour movement. As one closes, the other one opens. As the previous one closes, the next one opens. That's how this market moves. And again, we have the London, New York, Sydney session. This is a forex market session. The London market opens at 8 a.m. that's in the morning, and closes at 4 p.m. While before it closes, it overlaps with the New York market, which opens at 1 p.m. and closes at 10 p.m. And before it closes, it overlaps with the Sydney session, which overtake the time from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., where there is an overlap between the two sessions and the two session moves with high volatility, and the Sydney session closes at 8 a.m. and as it closes, the London session opens again. That's the next morning, and they continue with the Tokyo, which ends at 9 p.m. The same process happen every day. This is a broad view about what I'm saying. We have the London session. It opens at 8 and the market start running. At 1, we have the New York session, which opens at 1, and there's an overlap between the London and the New York session. You can see the overlap here. They start moving from 1, 2, 3. 3 getting to 4. The London market closes. The New York continue 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 getting to 10. The New York market closes. The Sydney open when it's already at 9. The Sydney session open at 9, continue it at 10. There's an overlap here. Continue it at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 in the morning, it closes. Why? There was an overlap with Tokyo here, which opens 5 in the morning, 6, 7, 8, it closes, and the London takes over. Just like that, the process repeated itself every day. That's why the market is a 24 on 5. That is 5 days from Monday to Friday. The Forex market open 24 hours. So the cycle just continue like that. You can go to Google and you search Forex market hours or Forex market session. You are going to see exactly what I'm presenting here. At least from this video, you can now understand what this time frame is actually talking about. For some people who have just been seeing this and they don't actually know what this actually means, they are just seeing Forex session, and they don't have a clear explanation or a clear view about the market Forex session. So we'll be moving now to Forex movement. The market moves in the form of pips. If you can see this man here, like climbing the stairs, like we human being, when we are climbing a story building, we climb in the form of staircase, like a staircase. Why for the Forex, the market moves in the form of pips, like one staircase, two staircase. For Forex, we have 1 pips, 2 pips movement. Like if you could see this graph here, for the market to move from this point to this point, it might be like 50 pips. Where somebody say I made 50 pips profit or I made 50 pips loss. That's the person is actually talking about the movement from a position to another. That's the pips movement that he made either in profit or in loss. So we have this from this top to this bottom, it could still be 150 pips or 50 pips or 100 pips. So that's how the market moves. It moves in pips and pipette. Okay, like for example, let me explain for you what pips actually is. Percentage in profit, that's the meaning of pips. Let's take for example GBP USD. We have GBP here at 1.35361 US dollar. 1 pip movement, for a pip movement, is from 1.35361 to 1.35371. This 6 has changes to 7. It's showing that it is a pip movement. The GBP USD has moved from 1 pip to another. So it has been increased by 1 pip, and the pip is actually the fourth number after. It's actually the fifth number after the decimal point. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 is a fourth number after the decimal point, while the pipette is the fifth number after the decimal point. And the pipette here is like seconds. We have seconds which gives us minute. Same as we have pipette which gives us pips. Like 60 seconds give us 1 minute. So like for the pips now, the pipette give us pips. That's how we calculate pips in the Forex market. This is for GBP USD. You can as well try also for different pairs that you know. And again, you see, for example, this diagram, or you see on YouTube, maybe on Google, you can see the research. You will see a green zone and a red zone. And if you see here, we have stop 0.014 and 14.0. This is a pip. We are risking 14 pips. If this market go against us, we are risking 14 pips to catch 83 pips. This is actually the pip movement that we are looking in the market. If you are actually taking a trade, you are actually looking at this trade. How many pips movement is this trade going to give me? And how many am I going to risk? So if you see this type of thing on the chart, just know this person, just look at this value here. It could be 20, it could be 30. Just know that the other person is risking 14 or 30 or 20 to catch the one you are seeing up here. Normally, you'll be risking small to catch high. You can't be risking high to catch small. So that's actually what pips is actually in the forex market. I'm sure most of you have heard about pips and you don't actually know. So I'll be giving you tips, basic tips that you will be needing to trade this forex market. The forex market is not just about buying and selling. These are what you really need to know very well. Once you know about the basics of this market, the basement and where you are to put your money and the time frame to put your money, the best session to trade, like I've mentioned here, you see when there's high volatility in the market, if you are to trade a particular pair, you know that no, you are taking a particular pair, know that you are going for this particular session. If you are going for AUD, JPY or AUD USD or any of these pair, know that you'll be trading mostly at night. You can check your schedule and see which one is best for you to trade. If you want to be trading mostly at night, you can go with this Tokyo and Sydney session and go with this very pairs. But if you are somebody like me, because I'm a day trader, I'm always on the chart early in the morning as from 6, I start analyzing the market and I'll go for GBP USD and I'll go for London and New York session. That is the best time for you to trade this type of forex pairs. This is the best time for you to trade in. Anything as from 3 or 4, the market is very sluggish. The movements are very slow. You don't actually see the real moves you are expecting. So these are the type of things you need to consider when trading this forex. The type of pair you need to consider, because just some people, they are trading 10 pairs, they don't know which one moves best and at which time. They're just doing the right thing at the wrong time. So this is an opportunity for you to grab it, like look at the pairs which are good for you, trade it at the time frame which you see they are really good for you to trade, because this forex is not only about buying and selling at any time. It has a specific time that you need to buy. It has a specific time that you need to sell. It has specific pairs which move in specific session. So I'm sure these are videos that will really help people who are looking for things like this in the forex market, or they just know about forex but they don't know about how going to trade, or which of the pair to trade at which time. So I'll be making more basics video on margin, equity. We'll be talking more on commission. We'll be talking more on analysis. We have technical. We have a lot of advanced that we need to talk on. But the basic is actually important for you guys. When you understand the basics, the books about forex, I'll be sharing too. For those who are really watching the video and following me, the only way you can say thank you to such video is by subscribing, sharing to your friends who are interested in forex, and mostly forex basics, because I know there are people like this who are actually looking for things like this to really get a basic knowledge about forex. Then we'll be moving advanced step by step. I'm here on this chart. We are going advanced as time goes on. From basic, we'll be moving into advanced. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, guys. Have a nice day. Bye.